And welcome to Overtime, brought to you by KingsCast at www.kingscast.net. I'm Keith Cornelick.
And I'm Chris Calazes.
We are back from Staples Center, Kings Ducks. It is episode 40, entitled Duck Soup. What's up, Marks Brothers?
That's right, Keith. This has been sort of an incredible run for the Kings. They hit the road, had success, I would say.
Yeah.
And came back home and have just been tearing it up. And right now we're at an 8-game winning streak, which is unprecedented.
It's unbelievable. You know what? Call us homers, call us whatever you want to, but I am excited, I am jazzed about this Los Angeles Kings team. 8-game winning streak. I mean, 33 wins for Jonathan Quick. I'm sorry, this team is a contender. Not for the Cup, but like a contender in general.
Definitely a playoff contender, I would say. I mean, they have 73 points.
73 points!
73? Are you kidding me? The Los Angeles Kings? This team's for real, folks.
Yep, it is. So let's talk a little bit about Kings hockey.
So a couple weeks ago, not too long ago, the Kings got smoked by the San Jose Sharks.
It was bad.
It was really bad. It was actually one of their worst games of the season. And then they played the Buffalo Sabres, and this is a game that, we talked about. That was the first time we really felt like, I don't know if we're going to make the playoffs.
I remember walking, it was in the rain up to Staples Center. I was walking with a buddy of mine, and I said, tonight is the first night all season long that I'm not sure if the Kings are going to make the playoffs. And I felt like I have for 5 years as a season ticket holder. And we came out and, we played a great game against the Sabres.
Yeah, and this is we were 2-4 in a huge homestand, one of our biggest of the year. We were just trying to salvage that and try to hit the road, get some momentum on there. And yeah, we took that game away, salvaged it, with a 3-4 record, and then hit the road with a little uncertainty. Wasn't sure what was going to happen, but I'd say road trip. We hit that on all cylinders.
Yeah, we did. We go into the Joe Louis Arena against the Detroit Red Wings. Guys, we do not win.
We do not.
Ever against the Red Wings at the Joe. And, we were down 2-0. It did not look good. This team now has heart, comes back, wins 3-2. I mean, unbelievable. I was just yelling and screaming at my TV, and it was a great moment to be a Kings fan because that's when I kind of felt that the Kings have got something there. They're fighting.
Yeah, definitely carrying on that road trip. We were surprised we were 2-0. We were surprised we were 3-0. And, that'd be nice if we finished 4-1. We didn't. We finished 5-0. A perfect road trip. I think the best in Kings history.
Yeah.
5-0. So incredible.
It is, and then we just kept winning against the Rangers, and tonight against the Anaheim Ducks. 8-game winning streak, 4th place now over the Coyotes because we have one more win with 73 points. I would not have expected this at this season. I knew we were going to make the playoffs, but this is a good team. So coming in tonight, the winning streak has to end eventually. Nobody goes 82-0 or on a 20-game win streak. So I had high hopes, but again, I tried to temper my enthusiasm. What's up, everybody? It's Keith. The Mighty Ducks are back in town at Staples Center. Kings are looking for 8 in a row. You know what? I think I may temporarily unban that Ducks fan on the YouTube side. What's up? Here we go, my prediction, Kings 4, Ducks 1, let's do it. Played a really good game, up 4-1, and the Ducks mounted a little bit of a comeback.
Yeah, they did, and you sort of felt that was happening the way the Kings were sort of easing up a little bit.
Okay, end of the first, Kings were a little rough to start it out. Kopitar had a clutch goal, it is 1-1. I think we got this, I'm gonna say now, adjust the score, 4-1 Kings.
All right, so it is 3-1 after the second period, and I'm loving the energy in the building right now. It feels like something I've never experienced before. So I see the Kings just tearing it wide open, taking it 5-2. That's my guess. Let's go Kings.
All of a sudden it's 4-4, and we're getting a little bit nervous. But like they did on the road trip, they dug deep, they did not panic, and they managed to score 2 goals and win the game 6-4. Incredible. This team refuses to lose.
Yeah, this team's got heart. I mean, you have a meltdown like you did tonight. Anaheim had mounted a comeback. They were playing really, really well in the third. The Los Angeles Kings figured out a way to come back and salvage a win. Not the prettiest in the world, but a win is a win. So we had the opportunity to interview John Meyer of PickMyNHLTeam.com. Very cool guy. And for a hockey fan based in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, which is a little bizarre, he's put together a great website, so definitely check that out. Here's the interview. We're here with John Meyer of PickMyNHLTeam.com. Now, John, tell us a little bit about what PickMyNHLTeam.com is.
Yeah, well, it was an idea that I had in the middle of the night when I was watching the Minnesota Timberwolves play basketball, and I was like, I can't stand this, can't stand the NBA. I'm a big baseball fan, and the season was done, and I wanted to get into hockey, so I had a social media experiment, I guess, and I crowdsourced my fanhood. I made a video for all 30 teams, asked fans to vote via Facebook and Twitter, and then the team with the most votes was the winning team.
Now, here's the catch, Kings fans. He starts this website about hockey, picking an NHL team, and the fans chose, and he's a Duck fan. Now, how many votes did you get for the Ducks?
In total, we had over 12,000 votes, but I think the Ducks...
Wow.
Yeah, something like that. The Ducks had the majority, with about 2 or 3.
2 or 3,000 Ducks fans voted for this guy to be a Ducks fan, and we Kings fans couldn't come up with 3,000? What the hell is going on? So you do realize, though, John, that you picked pretty much the goofiest team in hockey, right?
Well, ironically, it was probably the team I knew the most about because of the Mighty Ducks movies.
Oh, good God.
That was the knowledge of my hockey. You know?
Okay.
If you would have told me that the Kings come out of your locker room as a castle, that might have made the decision.
It's pretty special. It really is. So now, you're done with Pick My NHL Team.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a permanent thing. You're a Ducks fan for life.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so are you gonna start a Ducks blog now?
I'm excited to watch the Olympics and get to know some of these players. So.
Yep, you got Getzlaf on Team Canada.
Okay.
Teemu Solani's on Team.
Well, I was told they have the
Finland.
most Olympians actually.
But who's now your favorite player on the Mighty Ducks?
The Mighty Ducks. Well, I guess all the girls like Bobby Ryan. I think.
He's a good-looking dude. Okay.
Hiller seemed until tonight he was on a roll.
Hiller always collapses in the Kings. What are you gonna do?
But I don't know yet. I mean, I know that Niedermayer's a pretty classy veteran, so.
He is probably going to retire. So, okay.
Shoot them all down.
So, why don't you talk to us next season when you're down for a Ducks game, and we'll see if we can make John a Kings fan. So, where do we find you online now?
Yeah, you can connect with me on Twitter, John T. Meyer, M-E-Y-E-R, and otherwise check out pickmynhlteam.com. It's done. You can go back and watch, read your guest blog post, or the Kings video that I did.
Absolutely, it's a great site. I think it's an awesome experiment. John, thanks very much for being on the show.
Thanks.
All right, you know what's crazy about that, Keith, is that how the heck did this happen? How did the Anaheim Ducks win this? You know, I don't expect Kings fans to get out there in numbers, especially in the thousands like that, and say, hey, root for my team. But where was Montreal?
Where was Toronto?
Where was Toronto? Where were these Canadian teams, or even Philly or New Jersey, or some of these other big Detroit, some of these big hockey markets? How the hell did the Anaheim Ducks outbeat these other teams? I don't get it.
I don't get it either. And you know what? This was the first Anaheim Ducks fan that I actually liked.
Yeah, he was actually a very nice guy.
Cool guy.
Check out his site when you get a chance.
Yeah, next year he'll be a Kings fan. Trust me.
Now, obviously today, Kovalchuk did end up going to the New Jersey Devils. A little bit of a surprise there, but you never know. It's rumor site's going to feed you the information. But, went for some roster players and some picks. I got to tell you personally, I'm a little bit relieved because I think it's been a slight distraction. The players are watching this. You don't know who's going to get traded. These guys do read, the news. They think, hey, I could be the guy who's going for Kovalchuk. But I'm relieved because I was getting a little anxious about who we were going to give up to get him and what the ramifications would be, if it's going to be a rental or if it's a long-term contract, can we afford it, and it doesn't mess with team chemistry.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ilya Kovalchuk, Don Waddell of the Atlanta Thrashers got a really good deal for Kovalchuk. I think that the Thrashers are probably a better team now. And I understand New Jersey kind of wanting to mortgage the future. I mean, they're a veteran team, and they have a real chance at winning the Cup. Los Angeles Kings, we're a good team. We're not making the run for the Cup, and it's like I would hate to give up guys like a Shen or a Simmons or, a Brown for a rental. And that's really what it was going to be. So for me, I'm relieved as a Kings fan. Dean Lombardi stayed the course, and we still are winning games. Who's left? That is the question, Kings fans. Kovalchuk is now off the table. We are definitely not going to get him this season. So your question of the day is, who do you want the Kings to pick up at the deadline? Leave your comments, as always, downstairs. So I'm Keith Korneluk.
And I'm Chris Kalasius.
And thank you for watching Overtime by KingsCast.